So I got time today. My dinner's cooked, just waiting for Bay to come in the house. But I was scrolling and I seen a video where Busta Rhymes was at a radio station or something, and he was talking, and it was someone else talking before him that said how Busta Rhymes slapped Diddy at a BET Awards. Now, I know there's a lot of Busta Rhymes fans, and I used to be a fan of Busta Rhymes until I heard an interview on Wendy Williams back in the 90s when she was on WLS in New York. And she had a gay guy come on. Well, he called in because he wanted to tell his story. And Wendy Williams was the only one that he trusted to go on her show and tell the story. So here's the story. He was called to come to this house, apartment, whatever. He did sexual acts on some of Busta Rhymes boys and Busta Rhymes. After he did all of that, Busta Rhymes had his boys beat this gay guy up and beat him up bad and told him, this better not never get out. Don't tell nobody about it, or they was going to unalive him. Now, you can tell this guy was a little scared with this interview with Wendy. They disguised his voice so that nobody knew exactly who he was. But I'm sure Busta Rhymes, if he heard that interview, he knew exactly who it was. Now, unless he had multiple gay guys that they did this to. I'm just saying. But after that interview and listening to this guy, I felt so bad for him. And every time I seen Busta Rhymes, I looked at him in disgust. So to Busta Rhymes, you have no right to talk about Diddy. You may not have abused a woman, as far as we know, but you abused a gay guy and threatened his life if your secret got out. You don't need to do no interviews, or you do not need to talk about Diddy at all. And a lot of people, celebrities, coming out talking about Diddy and giving their stories, but I'm sure y'all got some dirt in y'all that just hasn't come out yet. And if you was around Diddy during those times that he was doing these things, just like with R. Kelly, those same people that was around R. Kelly, you're just as guilty. But to Busta Rhymes, don't talk, because your secret got out on Wendy Williams back in the 90s. I'm just saying.